Hello guys, and welcome to week 2. We are putting together the music video, so climb aboard, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Get some paint samples from Home Depot. We gotta get some microphones from Lon McQuaid, and we gotta go, where's the other place? Oh, Value Village to pick up some props slash scenic design for the set, so we have everything here so when we build it, we don't have to keep run in and out. But first, we gotta get that coffee. Who's happy, guys? Actually, a really nice day outside today. Damn. On the road again. Off to Lon McQuaid. See you guys there. We made it to Lon McQuaid. Now we're gonna rent some microphones and go back and set up after we get some set design stuff. We got everything we need. Hopefully, we got 2 shotgun mics, Rode NTGs 2s. They're pretty good. Not as good as Sennheiser's, but just for the cost of this production. Oh, I'm gonna drop you guys for a sec. So just cost of like production and stuff, these are just the better way to go. It's not bad for a week's rental. And I also got a couple chords, just to make sure our actors can hear what they're actually singing as well. For the music video, I'll explain more later on. But for the video we're getting ready now. I'm trying to do like one basically wow factor. So the video is all about, it's from Dear Evan Hansen. We're gonna try a song from Dear Evan Hansen. And it's Good For You, which is basically like a mother and son fight about what they care about and what they believe in. Based on Evan's actions throughout the musical. And over the whole song, there's like, okay, like we're gonna be outside, we're gonna be in front of a couple of houses, but there's a moment where all 4 characters sing in a song. And basically what I want to do is have 2 L-shaped flats. So it's gonna go like that. So there's an opening here, 2 L-shaped flats. One room is gonna be one of my actors' rooms, and the other room is gonna be the male actor's room. And then in the middle, it's going to be a hallway, actually. And we're going to try to put a door there so that door can open and close, as well as be an entrance for the mother when everyone starts singing all at once. It might be very hard to visualize, but I promise you, it's going to be sick. And I will document it as well as keep track of the cost of this whole entire project. So throw up on the board right now $103 for equipment rentals. The rental itself is $33 for 2 microphones, 2 XLRs, 2 stands, but I did get a couple cords so I could make it easier for my actors to hear the music. So let's go to Home Depot. We just got the paint that we needed. Purple and gray I think go really well together. And then I have like a burgundy or brown for like the interior of the household, like a pale white almost, which I think will look well together because they're all going to be on at the same time, and then they're going to go out with the light. Now I got to find door hinges. So we got all the paint we needed for the set. This was, I believe, I gotta check, like $60. So now, oh, that's good lighting right there. That's like $160, I think, on the counter right now. But shout out to my man. He knew we were doing some production design and gave me a full paint deck. So that's handy. Good workers when you are at Home Depot. I get my haircut. And insert haircut. Pretty sick. I'm gonna get some food. Went to Home Depot. Went to Lon McQuaid. We're gonna probably go back now. I might skip out on the reuse store and Value Village because I'm exhausted right now. So I gotta go get some rest, and we'll see what we can do for the rest of today. It's like 10 o'clock right now, so it's a little late. Time has passed. We've watched some shows. We've taken I don't take naps. We've watched some shows, had dinner, but now it's time to convert this area. This area right here. We're moving these couches and these chairs. We're gonna turn that section to have enough space for our set. And we're gonna try to get the flats down here tonight. I don't know, it's already 10 and I do have a meeting tomorrow, but hey. Main thing is where to put all this stuff. I'm trying to come up with a game plan. I think I'm gonna stack up all of the side tables over here. I'm gonna push that couch side tables over here. I'm gonna push that couch all the way stack up all of the side tables over here. I'm trying to come up with all of the side tables over here. But then we need an entrance over. I think it's too tall to like flip it up like those guys. So I'm just figuring out where everything's gotta go. Cause right here is where all the flats are gonna go. It's gonna be an L shape here, and then a doorway in the middle. So that's like where we are right now. We're right here. There's gonna be, it's hard to do this with my thumb. How do I want the L? It's gonna be an L shape like that, an L shape like that. This is Lucy's room, Gareth's room, and then this where we'll have Danny enter. And that couch, I put the bigger couch stacked up there, and then this tiny couch I might just put over here for Cass to still be able to sit down, obviously, because that matters. Basically, what I'm trying to do is build a set in the basement without renting a bigger space. Of course, if this video goes well, I have no problem renting a bigger space, but it's sort of that give and take of, you guys can probably do this as well. Pass it by your parents, make sure the house owners are cool with it, moving furniture. But it is almost 2, so let's set up the sound equipment first, because we actually are able to do the sound equipment first and not have to actually do the flats until Tuesday or Saturday. So tomorrow we're going to do vocals tomorrow, so I would like them to be set up and ready to go. That way it's just come down, press, click, and record. I'm going to need 2 hands for this. First problem I ran into, guys. I'm renting this gear from La McQuaid, and I asked for 2 normal stands, but it looks like they gave me like bass stands or like snare drum stands, which is not good because this is their max height. I'm like 5'10" maybe, so it goes maybe like 4 feet. We'll make it work. We'll do like an undershot with the boom, but ideally I wanted an overhead hang. Not ideal. Maybe we can fix it tomorrow if we're really inclined and don't get a nice clean sound, but something to watch for. I should have saw it, but I thought they extended more from their base, and it doesn't look like that is the case. But it's okay. We're gonna push on, so we'll see, but let's continue on. Might be out of frame, I'm not sure. And then almost like a separation, and then another bay right here for, again, the microphone. And then ideally trap them in with some black fabric, and if we need more, we have soundproofing, not soundproofing, but these boards are actually quite good to draw up the sound so it's not too echoey, but basically making an environment that is best case scenario for acoustics. We are using the Rode NTG2s. They're a pretty good model. I'd say the NTG2 and the NTG3 are on the same basis. If you're looking at a cheaper shotgun mic, this is the way to go. Especially for rentals, I usually rent these. The next step up would be to rent a Sennheiser, I forget the name of that one, but the MEK 600, I think. That's the boom I usually use quite a bit. It is going to be a lot more, especially if you buy it. But if you're renting and you can get your hands on our Sennheiser, they're going to be great. But if not, a Rode NTG2 it's gonna work perfect. So that's what we're gonna use tomorrow, I guess. The other thing to look for, guys, along McQuaid, they did give me different mounting systems. I'm not complaining as long as both of them fit, but just when you are looking and buying your own gear, definitely buy the same mounting system, because see how this one rattles? The other one doesn't rattle, so if you're moving a lot for a boom, this one would be really, really bad to use. And if you're renting it, you wouldn't know. So I guess the thing we're learning here is to check all of your rental gear. Hydrate first. For mixer, we're just using this M Audio 100 Fast Track Pro. It's a very old mixer, but it's 2 channels, XLR, and it's gonna work. So that's what we need. So these two will hopefully go into there, go into headphones, and then go to over there. You see, we have input 1, input 2, and that matches. That's mic 1, and that's mic 2. Adobe Audition. So I armed both of them, and then record it, and then what we're this is 2, 1, 2. This is mic 1, mic 2. That one's 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, mic 2. And basically, what I want to actually see. I know we have signal, so that's good, but I don't know if we're going to have separate signal because I know it's sending in a stereo format. And that is exactly what we want. This is mic 1, this is mic 2. When I was talking in mic 1, I was getting basically nothing in mic 2. When I was talking in mic 2, I was basically getting nothing in mic 1. If we boosted this track, you can see we are recording some of it, which is why we have to be careful when we're playing music. That's why it's nice to have headphones for them. We're going to see if we can do that. I do have the wrong cord. I have a 1/4 inch to 3.5, both male, and I need a 1/4 inch male to a 3.5 female to plug in the headphones. So we'll have to solve this tomorrow. Good night. It's 3 in the morning, and I gotta be up tomorrow, so. It's a loss for today. Hello guys, it's 9:41. I'm very tired. We're gonna go to Walmart, see if we can find this cord. It's such a rainy day today. We could do it the way we have it set up with speakers blaring at them, but it'd be nice if they can have their own headset and think about what they're singing as well. So let's go see. We're at Walmart. This is do or die. I chose flip-flops today. Guys, they have the cords we need. Oh my god, that was actually so clutch. Let's go set it up. Let's go start a video. Are you Canadian without going to get some Timmy's? You know? Hi there. Can I have a medium regular? Okay. So I got these cords. Ideally, they should work. Let's go take a gander, and we'll see how it goes. Basically, guys, what we did. We have a 3/4 inch to 3.5 connector that is going into a splitter out, and then that runs all the way along across to those headphones, and then this end, oh, gotta block the camera there. This end of this cable is a 3.5 female, a 3.5 male, well, 3.5 female, and then your headphones plugged into that, and then that will route to there, and basically whatever I'm sending over here on the out, so if I'm muting their tracks, it should be good. But whatever I'm sending on the out, they'll be able to hear that track, so we can change volume. As we can change volume on this guy as well. So the scratch track for the video that we're going to be filming on Tuesday. So when they sing in the video, it will actually match their words and look good. So, yeah, I think it's going to work. We did get the wrong cord, but now we found the right cord. Thank you, Walmart, for having the single cord we needed. And that's what it is. Let's go, I don't know, shower? Almost there. I'm just gonna clean up this mess a little bit so we have better traffic. You can hear my sister's in this one and she is practicing the song right now. But what we have going on here is we've got two so this is the first bay, headphones, water, and then we have this separation banner here. This heavy blanket's gonna be good for acoustics. This black is good for acoustics but also just looks nicer than the white. And then we have the second audio bay here. I went a little crazy with lighting, and she's done that now. I went a little crazy with lighting. You don't have to do this. You can do it very simple. It's just gonna look a lot better for the vlog and a lot better for the behind the scenes. So why not, right? I had some extra time, and then we'll be back probably when we are ready to record with our actors. I might do a couple talking heads with them. They don't know that, but we'll see. I'm excited. This is gonna be a really cool production process. I'm excited to start filming. So let's go there. So we got two cast members here. Oh, you want to say hi? This is Gareth.
Hi.
And then into the darkness is Danielle. And this is our kind of setup area. Do you guys want to stand in your positions?
Yeah.
I keep looking at the blanket beside me.
And you say what you need to say.
Say it again.
A little bit, just a little later.
Walk away. It would kill you to have to stay trapped when you've got something new.
Forever will be eternalized.
Yeah.
In that video.
Yeah.
Just keeping you company.
Okay, shall I run it?
Yeah.
Let's run it. What's up?
I'll give them a little lighting preview. When you guys are doing recording and sound stuff, you do not need to care about the lighting, but I just wanted to make it a little bit nicer for you.
I got pizza sauce on my mouth.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, we just had lunch. You look beautiful. Look at both.
Good for you, you. That taste of a life so perfect. So you did what you had to do.
A wrap on day one audio session. Woo, 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 woo.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do now is Tuesday we'll get the other actor and actress, and they'll record their voiceover, and then we'll basically get started filming. That will be it for today. I'm gonna roll back into tomorrow, where we're gonna start building the set. We're gonna get started for today. Let's turn this into that. The area space a bit, took all the blacks down. The mics are still here. I'm gonna put one of the microphones over there still because we still need to record two of the actors. Let's go get the flats. Need all my tools. See one thing, I definitely need my screws, which are in my kit, which is in the garage that we just moved everything, so we can get what do you call it? Screws. These are what I want. When it comes to flats, we are actually missing a part that I need, but I'm pretty sure we have it in the garage, which will be this guy. So these are like little triangle brackets. It's depending on when you use them. You can either use them for, like, they're obviously for stability, but I use them to plaster it to the board, lift it up, and if you're doing an L, L's are quite safe because of the structure of the flats. They like hold itself up, but you can put some stabilizers behind it just to make it a little bit more safe. have a flat standing, and basically with this we can take one of them, put it on the L shape, either bracket them at the top, which I think we're gonna do, or we can leave in this guy, but we're probably gonna need that guy for the other ones as well. What do you want it called?
Whatever you want.
Which one do you want? You're gonna probably be in most of these. I'm gonna do this at curtain call and everything.
Dad.
So I got my dad behind the camera. I'm gonna get the L shape in. We're gonna see space we're dealing with, because obviously we're in our basement. So I gotta work with the space you have. Usually these ones are 3 screws each, one on the top, one on the bottom. Don't worry about this side if it comes through. Ideally you can like aim for the middle here, but we're gonna be covering that anyways in the days to come. We just gotta go get some more lumber. That's built up. As you see, this will be the little hallway area. We're gonna put like thin boarding, what's it called, hardboard on these. I'll pick it up probably maybe tomorrow. These are 3 inches, so we'll have to get two panels of wood because it's a 4x8 sheet. So we'll get them to cut it to just the right size, so we don't have to do any cuts, which is good. You guys can kind of see and understand where it's gonna be going later in the night, but I'm gonna try to push forward through the tiredness and try to get at least the first coat of paint done, because I gotta go to Home Depot tomorrow to get more of the hardboard, and I would like to know if I need more paint now or if we'll have enough paint rather than going back and forth and back and forth. Yeah, it's going to be a tight timeline getting all this done. But I gotta go paint this properly, so I'm gonna time lapse it maybe, but I can't hold the camera. Well, one is done, and we'll see how the coat dries. Well, 2, gray in 3, 2, 1. I love that trick. It's actually been a little bit, of course, as you guys can really tell. That's the purple wall. This is the gray wall, and then the in between will get done tomorrow. We're gonna buy that hardboard to put in, and then that's gonna be like a beigey color, kind of like every conventional like hallway, like apartment hallway. But we're gonna see how those are drying. The colors are actually really great considering it's on a black backing, like they used to be black. But yeah, I'm gonna clean out my brush and get things a little tidied, but that's I think we're on the right track. Let's get started. We've got a lot to do today. Currently finding the exterior location we need, and that really depends on the type of house we're at. So you can see behind me, there's a really nice house behind me. The beginning of the play, or of the song, I guess you can say. Evan, like the character Evan, is basically coming home from a different character's house, and that is sort of what leads them to think the mother leads the fight on, because the mother didn't know that he was like moving away and going to this rich house that was a little bit better than their house, type of thing. So we're trying to look for extravagant houses right now. Now the thing with that, we need an exterior, so we maybe need some power from the house. I'm comfortable with saying no washrooms, because our other location is close enough that we can truck actors back and forth if we need to. And then the ability to turn the lights on and off also helps as well. So I'm literally just driving around and finding quite nice houses, and walking up to the door, saying who we are, saying we're a smaller production company. Are you able to help us out? Let us know. If not, no worries. When you get into like going inside someone's house, it definitely takes a lot more, I wouldn't say convincing, but a lot more time to prep. Like, I'm already a little late to this. I should have done, like, this should have had a little bit more time in prep, but we'll talk about that in like a post-mortem video. If you're using the exterior, you can get away with being like, hey, I love the outside look of your house. Are we able to use it? Yes, no, maybe. No worries, thank you, bye. Oh, that's the house I wanted to go to next. And they said yes too. Now, I did not think it was gonna be that easy to get multiple people to say yes, but we have the ideal house that we want, and this is just as beautiful, like holy smokes. And we have a backup location if we need to. Okay, day two. I went to Tim's to get a little coffee and forgot my wallet. So good thing we know now, because I'm closer to home. I'm gonna go home, find my wallet, I guess, and then go to Valley Village to get some props. My wipers are mad at me. You have to go in sort of knowing what you're looking for. The only things I bought there were the Dear Evan Hansen outfit. I try to match my actor sizes as best as possible, so we'll see what fits. Usually I buy two variations, so I got two variations of the shirt, two variations of pants, and then one sweater, which I'm not sure if we're gonna wear or not, but we'll see how it looks in the final, because he'll most likely have his coat on for the outside scene, so it really just we'll see how it looks in the inside scenes. Got these bad boys. Putting the hardboard, so it's very thin, it's about a 1/4 inch, onto the back end of the flat to make the hallway. So see how that side's painted, and this side is gonna look like we did on this side. But since we are building on a carpet, so it's a softer material, if you just put it on to the carpet, it might sink in a bit, and either it's going to be unlevel or not gonna where you want it. So all you gotta do to make that like work a bit better is we have a spare cut here, which is, I don't even know what length it is, but as long as it's 3 feet, so it's the length of the bottom. And if you just put it on the bottom of the flat there, it's gonna make sure it's a hard ground so you can line up your square corners, and will make your life a lot easier compared to moving that flat. And if you drag it a bit, you could rip the whole wall off or break it, because hardboard is not sturdy. One of the other projects I did, we built a staircase and we ended up chopping the bottom of the hardboard off, even though we built it on a hard surface, to make it easier to slide. So something to keep in mind, but I'm gonna put this down so we can actually get some work done. So guys, for this project, one of my last projects I did set design with, I bought this guy, which is a nail gun. You can talk. Dad's behind the camera. He thought this was very important, which it is very important, but this piece of machinery, no matter what brand you get, is going to be like a lot of money. It's gonna be retail about $500.
Because it's battery.
Because it's battery operated. So you can get a nail gun, or I guess this is a nail gun, right?
Pneumatic nail gun.
What kind of these are like? It's not a construction nail. It's like a
Brad nails.
Brad nail gun. But basically, if I push this down with the safety, all I need is the DeWalt battery, and that's gonna actually keep it going for a long time. I'm actually pretty impressed with that. But you can get one for around like $150, $120. Then you have to rent an air compressor or buy an air compressor, so you're out the same money anyways. But if you don't have that to put these in really quick, if this wasn't a temp job, I'd probably put probably 5 to 10 like nails on each side and the top to make sure it's not going anywhere. And I would probably tap each corner with a screw. But since this is a temporary project and I'm probably going to rip these walls off and repaint them later on, I did not do that. I just tapped them a couple times each corner, and then the side that like we're actually using for film. If you don't have this, you can also just use your screw gun. If you don't have a screw gun, good luck. I like buy a cheap drill, rent a drill, ask someone to borrow a drill, and then you can get fairly small screws. I'd say you don't want to go past like the 2-inch ones. Like even 1 inch is where you're gonna want to be, because these will split fast. And if you put one in and as I start splitting, just put a priming hole in. If you don't know what that is, let me know and we'll talk about it in the next episode. So guys, we did run into a problem. The walls are like sort of in their place. I did get to paint that. I still got to paint those black. But I'm just trying to place this desk, and right now nowhere I put it gets an angle I want. First lesson to rent a bigger space, because it's a lot of work for all of the field of view, the depth of field to be in focus. I'll have to figure it out because we don't have another option. And this has been 2-3 days of work, and it might be nothing. Like more out of focus. If that chair's in focus and the background's in focus, I'll be back to you. I'm gonna have to move all this shit down here, so who knows where I'm gonna put it, but we're gonna have to make some big changes. The little outfit change. It's a little hot in here. Got a little overheated. Gotta take a break, gotta reset, take a deep breath. I moved this big thing. This desk thing. It was right here, and I moved it. So now we should have tons of space to shoot that. We can probably even move it over this way a bit to give more space on the other side. So, push through, do what you can, and make it work. We're gonna make this work, of course. But obviously, yes, if we had a big warehouse, that'd be great too. Like I said before, I gotta get some of this done, so I'll see you in a bit. It is 4 in the morning, and I think that's it for tonight. I think we can finally check off the final thing for today, which is plan. We did a little bit more than plan the design of the show. Let's give you guys a little sneak peek. This will be better, the bed. This will be Lucy's room. We're gonna, yeah, you'll see the angle when we get there. The lights aren't on right now, but this is the living room area, all browned up. And then this is Gareth's setup. There's gonna be more posters there, and I might fill that up a bit. But his like gaming setup, and then from the wide angle, which was pretty hard to set up, we're gonna get something around like that. But now I do have to paint these guys, which kind of sucks. So I'll be painting those tomorrow because it's 4 in the morning. I gotta get some sleep. And then tomorrow we're gonna do. I know I did say it does suck sometimes because we don't have the space down here, but we're making it work. As well as we're able to do pre-light, so we can pre-light almost everything, and get that working. I think both of these rooms themselves are gonna stay quite practical, but I would like a couple lights higher up here. So when like they're in their space, it's fine. And then they step out a bit, there's one light pointing over here and one light pointing over here. So maybe some like spotlights over here maybe. But guys, that's gonna be it for tonight. Cheers. The day before the shoot, we have a couple things to do, but we're doing okay. Sets are up, need a little bit more design on them. Gotta pick up lights later today, do a pre-lighting later tonight, and then put some blocks up. Take this plank of wood and put it underneath the edge here so we can paint these two strips. They're just, this is what I need. Painting is done. Hopefully that's all the painting. And I was going to put that with command strips, but I don't have any more, so I just put 2 screws in the flat. Good thing about using flats is you can do that. Now we're going to clean up some of this mess, get the audio ready, and then put some, hang some blacks down, and we're got a pretty good spot. My buddy that allows me to borrow some of his lights, and he's going to give it to me. So we're going to go do that so we can come back. Which way do I want to go? That one's fine. So I can come back and we can do a pre-light. And basically, I don't know, it's like a mystery surprise. I don't know how much gear or lights I'm going to get. But basically, we'll take in what we get, we'll sort it all out, and then we'll see what's the best case scenario for the shoot. We're going to do a little time lapse for the pre-light so I can get some stuff done. Still working on the balance of like vlogging versus getting the work done, so it's a balance, but let me know what you guys think. These are very helpful, fairly cheap at Home Depot. So we put a light up there, which is going to be this hallway light, but I gotta get around back somehow and get a cord. You can see it flying from the ceiling there, and then I'm gonna put it probably over there. Let me turn on more of the lights that we're never going to see. So if I pan around me, you're going to see a little bit more has been done. We got some blacks up from when we do the cross shots, so they're already ready. Again, like I said, a lot of this stuff can be done with a multiple crew, but I only got 2 crew on this one. I did rig up these mini Fresnel stage lights. Minis are great. They're quite low wattage, and they basically are tiny spotlights. So we got 2 on each side. You'll see. We gotta save some of it for the video. I got the background a lot more busier on Gareth's side, and then Lucy's side just looks a lot more complete with the bed. I'm gonna get like a pink sheet for that. That's something to put on the list for tomorrow. But let me disappear for a sec. Tomorrow's the lit day, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lighting set up. We got one guy up there. Obviously, we got those 2. We got one up there that you can't see right now. And then we got the practicals for each side. My one other bet was like siding light or backlights for one of them. But that's something that we're going to have to put in afterwards. Because we're going to need some of the lights for the exterior shots. That little lamp thing does double as like a back hair light. So I think that will honestly be okay. One thing I want to talk to you guys about is now I got to circuit everything. So what is, we have this light, that light, the desk lamp, and then that light, which unfortunately will always stay on because we're going to need that guy there for the monitor perspective. And then we got this light and this light. And essentially what I got to do now is circuit everything. So if I go into my wide view, let me wipe that down. Good Lord. So basically I want that 1, 2, 3 to be on one circuit, so I can turn them all on or all off at the same time. And then stage light 1, stage light 2, I do need some sort of second stage light, but I'm not sure. What I might do is put that mini, another quasar up there. But yeah, but what I'm gonna do is draw it on a piece of paper, and basically know what circuit needs to go where, so I can plug it in and complete the circuit. You'll see a lot more in theater when we do theater stuff, but I thought I'd share with you because it's good to go over it with your mind first before going over and doing it for real. An ugly example of a circuitry board. It's whatever makes sense to you. So obviously I want 2 mains. I'm gonna have 3 because of that the Evan light, which might be cool to turn on and off. We'll have to see. But basically my main 1, it's gonna either be like a power bar, or honestly just plugging in and plugging out of the wall, as long as both mains are beside each other. Goes to this cube tap. This cube tap goes to Gareth's lamp. It goes to the mother's quasar, and then we're gonna run another extension to the last lamp. So when that main goes on, the lamp, quasar will turn on and off. It's 3 in the morning. That's gonna be it for tonight. I might take a shower to get ready for tomorrow. I'm very tired. I think we prepped as much as we can. Now we have to see what's going to happen, and we have a short time to film everything. But I think it's going to be a fun day nonetheless. So I'll see you back tomorrow morning with some coffee, and then we'll do some very quick tidy up and prep, and I'll see you at 5.
We let our hearts beat as one.